Hey guys, welcome back to another video where I'm gonna teach you guys how to use Bybit derivative trading. So if you've seen my past videos, I keep on talking about long, short, and those are derivative trading where we can long and short Bitcoin or any altcoin that you want. If you don't know how to set up a Bybit, you can go to my channel, right? You can go to my channel, and if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. And if you search Bybit, this is where I teach you guys how to use Bybit, and then we'll teach you guys how to use P2P transactions, deposit some money. We use a VPN, or you use Bybit Global if you can't access it. And then we have sign up, and then if you want a sign up bonus, click on this link right here. So after you deposit some P2P, deposit some USDT, this where your assets overview here will have some USD. Right now, if you go to asset overview, the money after you deposit from the P2P trading, from the previous video, then you want to transfer the money for your funding to the unified trading, right? So that we can trade in the perpetual trading, right? So all you have to do is press this transfer, right? Press this transfer from funding to unified trading and press all. And there we go. Now all the money will go to this unified trading. Let's give it a refresh. And there we have it. All the money is here, right? So how do we trade derivative perpetual trading? So all you have to do is, all the way up to here, this derivative, and then derivative portal, or you can press this USDT perpetual, right? This is where we use USDT to trade the long and short, right? Simple as that. So click on it. We'll come to this page right here, right? This is your derivative interface, right? Your derivative perpetual interface. If you look at this logo right here, this is where you can choose any coins you want to long or short, right? So right now we are at the Bitcoin. This is the default page. Let's say I want to long Bitcoin or short Bitcoin right now. So let's look at how we're gonna open up a trade, right? If you look at this left hand side here, you can see your margin balance. So this is your balance, right? Your money in your account, right? And this is where all the settings that you need to set beforehand. So go to this setting right here at the top, right? Beside your profile, you can see this setting icon. Press on it. Then you want to click this margin mode, right? When you know what mode we want. So you click on it. Then we have isolated margin, cross margin, portfolio margin. Right, this is for professional trader. This you can't use. So isolated margin and cross margin. So it's very simple. I will teach you both of them. So click on cross margin, and then click on the position mode. Click on H mode. Right, we want to click on H mode where we can long and short at the same time. Right, click on H mode, long and short at the same time. We want the cross margin and H mode. So after you set that, this is your leverage. So in here, in the perpetual trading, we can leverage. Means that we can trade more than our position, right? For example, we want to open out a position for 5 USD using leverage. With leverage, we can trade more than that. So this is where we can leverage on the platform leverage option, where it gives you the option to trade more and gain more, right? So all you have to do, just drag out to the maximum. I will teach you guys why in a second, right? Just drag all the way to the maximum and press OK, right? So right now, let's do some risk management, okay? So right now, your account, right? My account right now, where I have 100 USDT, correct? Right? If you go to here, your assets, 100 USDT, all right? And when your margin balance here, at the bottom right here, available balance, 100 USDT. So normally for every trader, right? When we open up the position, all right, let's move it here. Right, when we open up every position, we want to give it a 5%, right? Just a 5% we do. So what's 5% for the account? So all you have to do is times, right? There you go. You times 5% with the account, you get 5 USD. So every position you want to open a 5 USD margin. Basically, we want to risk the amount that we can afford to lose for every position is 5%, which is 5 USD from 100 USDT, right? So the account again is 100%. All right, so let's move this here. Okay, your account is 100%. Every position you open is 5, right? Meaning you're willing to lose, right? Your risk management, right? You're willing to lose 5 USD, which is a 5%. So all you have to do when you open up a trade, you have to know, right? You just want to risk 5%. So for example, right? For example, right now, this is Bitcoin. I want to have a stop loss right here, right? And then I want to open a trade. Let's say I want to open a market trade, right? Let's look at daily chart. All right, I want to open up a long right now, right? For example, I want to open up a long, and then this is your risk reward, right? This is a risk area where you can afford to lose 5 USDT, right? All you have to do right now, right? If you look at right now, let's say the price right now, we'll take a market price, right? And then right now, just put in 0.1, for example, just put in first. And then when you press this take profit, then you show up this icon here where you can set TP and SL, right? And then your trigger price to take TP and your stop loss. So right now, we know our stop loss is below here, right? Below the previous low, just below here. So we want to press 52926.91, okay, for example. So you can see your expected loss here, right? This is too high, right? This is totally too high. It's way more than 5 USDT. So all you have to do, right, is go here and make it smaller, right? Make it smaller, the quantity, order by quantity. You can do order by cost, order by quantity. I like to use order by quantity, all right? So after you change this order by quantity, right, I click on the TP and SL and look at here again. So right now it's exactly 4.9, which is 5 USDT, right? And I will add on some fee, right? Some fees like funding fees, right? Opening fee, transaction fee. It will more or less around 5 USDT. So this is how you want to risk the 5 USDT risk rewards management, and there you have it. So this is where you're telling the platform, right? I want to open position here, stop loss here. If it hits my stop loss, I will risk 5 USDT, right? As simple as that. So using cross, using leverage, and then you want to risk only 5% of your account. All right. So let's say I open out a long right now. So right now, we have a long position, right? It automatically open up for us. And then this is my SL, as you can see, my SL, and then my money right here. So everyone was talking about risk reward ratio, right? So if I were to put risk reward ratio and see how to see my risk reward, right? So long position, right? This is my long position, previous high. Let's say I want to put that previous high, and then this is my low. So my risk reward ratio right now is 2.65, right? It exactly means right now my risk is 5 USDT. So if the price were to go up and reach this level, right, 71.6K, right, with the risk reward ratio of 2.66, meaning I'll use 5 USD times 2.66, and that's my expected earning. All right. For example, this is your risk, and your risk reward ratio example is 2.66. So what you expect to earn, right? You expect to earn around 13 USDT, right? If the price of the goes up and hits your TP, which is your risk reward ratio of 2.66, this is where you earn 13 USDT. So this is how you trade perpetual, right? You want it to go up or you want to go down. Okay, so this is a long position where I just open long, and then as you see, right, you have the SL here. So how do you want to set TP, right? Previously, I didn't set any TP. You can also set your TP after you open the position, right? So all you have to do, go come down here, look at position, and then we have TP right here, TPSL right here. Click on here, then you can set your TP, right? So previously, I said that we want to put the TP at the previous top. So it's a 71K. So for example, 71.7K. So this is your TP. You're expected to earn exactly at 13, right? Expect to earn 13, which is what we calculated previously, and then press OK. So this is how you set TPSL, right? How you set TPSL and how you enter the trade using perpetual trading. Okay, there's another way to quickly open an SL and TP, which I will show you right now. So you can actually press cross, you cancel the order first, right? You can cancel it right here, just press cross. Right now you press on this, right? You just hover here, and then you can see the TPSL, right? If you click on this TPSL and drag down, this is where you can automatically open a stop loss order, right? Open stop loss order. This is around 5 USD. Press confirm. You open up a stop loss order, right? You want to open up a TP also, you just drag up, right? Pressing this and drag up all the way to here. And you can see how much you are willing to you can earn. And you press OK, right? There we have a stop loss order, right? As simple as that. Okay, so this is TPSL. Another way is how do you want to close the order. All you have to do is press market, and then we will close this position automatically, right? Or you want to use limit close, right? This is where we can limit the close. Again, I want to set around our TP the limit close, then press confirm, right? 170K, press confirm. There we have it, the limit close. Now the difference between TP and limit close is that TP is closed by market, right? It hits at TP, it closed by market, and everything closed by market or open by market order, the fees are slightly higher. So for me, I usually like to use limit close instead of TP. All right, same as stop loss. Stop loss is market close as well. So yeah, we want to limit our loss to 5%. We'll use this SL. Okay, we're going to use a market close, right? Market close everything and lost 5 USD. So this is how you use cross margin and leverage to trade. So every time you trade, you only lost 5% of your account. That's your risk management and your risk reward ratio management, right? It depends on you how you want to trade. So if your risk reward ratio is have a better higher risk reward ratio, you can actually I open my risk reward here. If you want to have a thinner risk and a higher reward ratio, you can actually for example, right now I want to have my risk at below this week right here, right? Then you have a better risk reward ratio of 7.79, right? It depends on how you want to trade and how's your nature of your trade, right? Or you don't want to have so high TP, you have a lower, just a previous TP, also can, right? It depends on how you want to trade. You want to trade in a lower time frame. This way you can see a lower time frame. Just double click on here, double click here, and double click here. It will automatically zoom in for you, right? Double click on the price and the time. It will automatically zoom in for you, and then you can do a risk reward ratio right now. Let's say I want a risk reward here, and I want to trade it here. So it depends on what type of trading style you want. Like you want to trade a swing trader, right? Or a scalper, right? This is where you want to zoom in for each different time frame, right? If you want a day trader, you zoom out to 1 day, right? And that's how you set up a risk reward ratio and how you trade perpetual. All right, as simple as that. Right now, let's close my market, and there you have it. Now you close the order, remove drawings, right? So this is how you trade. So if I look at my P&L, right, this is my P&L. This is where I see, right, the order that I just opened. Okay, so if you have if you want to open the limit order, right? For example, right now I want to short, right? So let's say I want to short when the price goes to 60, right? 60,000, which is this line right here. Again, I want to have a risk reward ratio as well. Let's say my risk reward ratio, I want to put it here, right? 64. So again, just put a number first and then take profit, stop loss, press stop, press short, right? Because right now we want a short. And the risk reward ratio again, we want to be at 64,341. Okay, this is my expected loss, right? It's almost around 5 USDT. Maybe I want to have more, right? Let's see. So right now we can't have more. The limit right now is 0.01 Bitcoin, which gives us a stop loss of 4 USDT. So we are willing to lose 4 USDT. Confirm. This is your risk management. And then your TP, let's say your TP you want it around here, right? So let's say I open short, right? This is your estimated liquidation price. Because your cross margin right now, your liquidation price very high. This is short, okay? And then we have the market price, the limit order price of 60K. So if you confirm, then we'll have show a limit order here, right? This is your limit order. If the price hit your limit order, right, you trigger the short position, okay? And then right now you can't see the stop loss because the order is not open yet. So if you have a limit order, you can see your current order here, right? Your current order here, you can see your order that you set. Just now I didn't set TP, that's why it's empty right now. If I want to set TP, I just click on here, and then I want to see my TP is 52,000, right? 52,000, and my expected win will be 8 USDT. Let's confirm, right? 52,000. So again, you want to see your risk reward ratio, right? My risk reward ratio, my risk is here, my reward is here. So it's at 1.83, right? 1.83 risk reward ratio. So this is how we trade perpetual trading, right? If you want to cancel this order, right? You will cancel this order. Let's remove drawing. Order is very easy. All the way you can press cancel here at the current order tab, or you can click this X here, right? As simple as that. So this is how you play around risk reward ratio and how you open a trade using the cross margin. All right, and then I have another tips for you guys. You guys were to trade, perpetual trading. Always have a trading journal, right? This is an example of a trading journal where we have the contracts that we open, right? All these altcoin right here that are open. Then we have a long and close position, and then the quantity trade that I open up, right? The exit price and the closing P&L, right? The fees, all the fees we need to know, keep record on the fees, right? The exit time and the time that I traded, and then the margin that I opened, right? 5 USD, right? It's always 5%, and the leverage that I use, and the total fee, and the net profit and loss here. Okay, net profit and loss, and then the remarks, right? You want to keep track of your remarks, right? What's the reason why you open that trade? All right. If we have all these remarks, we can look at our past example and the past mistake that we did, so that we can, minimize our mistake next time. All right. So this is how you trade in the derivative perpetual And this is how you open long and short, right? And using the leverage, right? Using the benefit of leverage and then the risk reward ratio as well. So the other one is isolated margin. So for isolated margin, it's very simple as well. All I have to do is press here and click isolated margin, right? And now let's switch to isolated margin. We switch to isolated margin. So for isolated margin, instead of quantity, right? We're going to click on cost, confirm. So always 5% of your margin. Right now I have 99 USD, 99.9, which is 100 USD. My margin will be 5, right? So because of our leverage, right, we can buy a 404 worth of coin. Because this is a leverage, we are using 5 USD to buy Bitcoin that worth, as high as 400. All right. So, but your cost is always 5, right? Right now I have 5. My limit order is 60. Let's say I want to have a SL, again, a TPSL for short. Let's say I want to have 60 here, and then we have a stop loss here. Right, I have the stop loss here, the TP here, and then we want to click on short, and then let's see our stop loss trigger. Stop loss trigger. Let's say I want to have 62, right? 62 or 461, right? If you can see here, right? This is where the isolated margin is a bit tricky. Right now, your expected loss is more than, your risk reward ratio right now, right? It's more than your the original SL, which is not what we want, right? We just want the limit as 5. So if we want to use isolated trading, isolated mode, you have to change your leverage to exactly to the point where the place you want to have the stop loss. That's why cross margin is better, right? You don't have to do all this editing and changing your leverage. So for example, I change it to 10, 9.5, right? 9.5. I see again for my TPSL, right? Okay, this is short. So my short also I need to change to 10. All right, let's say I go 10. This is long, this is short, confirm. Right, again, this is my 5 USD. Right now, because of Bitcoin limit is 5 USD, I can't buy any Bitcoin. This is a limitation of the Bitcoin perpetual trading. So I put higher, let's say 5.5, 6. Okay, 6 I can buy BTC long and short. All right, so I need to increase my risk to 6%. Okay, so let's see 5.5. Can I do it? 5.6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 5.9 I can buy. But 5.9 I can open a short position or long or short position. Then you click this right here. Okay, right now you can see your expected loss will be 2.4199. So this is the reason why isolated trading has more complex in it, right? Right now it's 2.41, which is not 5. So you need to increase your leverage to 20, right? 20, 2 times that, there we have it. So right now it's at 5 USDT. So if you use isolated margin, isolated mode, you need to always change the leverage and change the cost, right? So, but it operates all the same. Now I open short, right? Okay, let's see. So this, for isolated trading, you need to take into account of liquidation price, right? So just now my stop loss is at 62.4. My liquidation is 62.6. So it won't hit my liquidation price because my stop loss is lower and then I want to open a short. So for isolated trading, you always need to make sure if in short, right, you want a short position, your stop loss must be lower than the liquidation price. As for long, it will be vice versa, all right? So if let's say I want to open a long, let's say I want to open a market order at 56 and I want to have a stop loss at here, right? Let's go for long. So right now my market order will be 56,000, for example. Again, let's see, can I buy at 5? Yes, I can buy at 5 USDT. All right, the value show here. Okay, I can't. For long, I need to have higher, right? Because of this 6, I can, right? 6 USDT, which is a 6%. I can open long, right? And my TPSL, let's see my SL, right? My SL for long is 53,000. So my expected loss is 3.2, right? So I need to make the leverage higher, right? For example, 20. And then let's look at my TP, right? It's 6, it's too high right now. So I need to reduce it a bit. And let's see, right? It's still too high. Oh, this is long. Okay, let's edit here. Okay, 6. Let's change again. So it's 5. So it's almost there, right? So there we go, right? It's underneath our 5% risk management. Okay, so this is how, if you were to use isolated, it's a bit tricky. You need to edit a lot of things. You edit the cost and the leverage. And then if you were to open a long position, okay, so this is a tricky part. So you have to look at your liquidation price and your stop loss price. So for long, your stop loss must be higher than your liquidation price. Okay, so in isolated trading, isolated margin mode, you have to always look at the liquidation price. You have to look at your stop loss price, and you look at your leverage. So you need to edit a lot of things. So the best way, right? The best way is just use cross margin, right? This is where I recommend to you guys just use cross margin, and you can just use 5% risk reward ratio, and then change around with the quantity and your stop loss to 5%. And that's how easy it is to trade using perpetual trading. Okay, and again, always open up a trading journal so that you can keep track of your trading, and you'll be improve further on in the future. Okay, so so this is how we use perpetual trading. Okay, so I'll see you guys in the next video, where I teach you guys how to use Bybit platform and all the other tools. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.